Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode Retro whatever this long thing pack. And I've been busy since the last. I've done a whole lot more digging looking for the lapis, and I found a couple little tiny patches, did some caving down below. It's just been boring off-screen stuff. And I did do a little cleanup a little around here. And one of the things that I did do is I marked corners of a 3x3 chunk area that I want to make a central raised area for a base. I like those, and I'm going to do it again. The problem is I've got some hills back there that I've got to take down. This little hills over here. There's some areas I want to just kind of flatten out some and do a bunch of that. And to help, to help do this, I'm going to need lots of dirt. And for lots of dirt, I might as well go to the mining dimension. Now, to get to the mining dimension, I actually didn't even think about pulling this up earlier, but aroma, this is what I need for the mining dimension. I need the multi-tool. And for that, some gold pickaxes easy, iron pickaxe easy, but I need some diamonds. I need 5 diamonds here, plus a flint and steel. Now, I got some steel already from doing some exploring, and I made a flint and steel so I could go into the nether, and I bet you I can't use it because it's damaged, because it's been used once. So I'm going to have to make that again, but that means I need diamonds, and that's why I've been trying to level up this guy, and he's at 319, which is not bad for luck. I should be able to get a little bit more from the diamonds I've found down below. So I'm going to go mine all the diamonds that I have, and then I should be able to go to the mining dimension. I have to admit that was a pretty productive mining session once I got luck on my picks, and that's why I spent so much time trying to get lapis so I could do better. Anyway, 64 of the diamonds out of, let's look at my notes, 22 diamond blocks and 3 of the dense diamond blocks, which is like 3 more, so that's like 9 more, so that's 31, and I got 64. That's not bad. I'll go with that. Anyway, I need 1 of the diamond picks and 2 of the diamond shovels. And let's see if this will work with a used. Yeah, I figured it would, but we'll have to make another one. That I'm down to 1 steel ingot left. But there's my tool, which I've been looking for, and let's just dump these off in here. Let's grab some stone, and I'll just turn that real quick into brick, because I would like to have 12, and this has durability. See, it's 0% of the tool is already used. See, 1, 2, 3. I want to have enough to ignite it. Yes, I will. Okay, how many left? Oh, 60%. No, that's not bad. And I'll just dump this off here for right now. I'm thinking I will move these around, but for right now, I'm going to stick these 2 guys together. Hey, why don't I use a tool actually built for digging? Let's take you and go like this. It's been so long since I've done this. I'm hoping that just any size will work. And then if I right click this, did that use, it didn't. Okay, good. So now I can come into here, I can go into the nether, but I can also just come here and crouch. And I'm in the mining dimension, which is a nice flat, you've got the various botania flowers. Oh, there's sugarcane over there. I thought I saw some, yep, there's the pumpkins. And I hear tell, oh wow, we've got animals in here too. So this is a great place to just tear the living crap out of and get all the resources you want without messing up and making big holes in the overworld. Because the overworld should look pretty, and this one, I don't care. I think, let's take a look. Do I see? I don't see any. Okay, I like some of these areas here. I don't see anything in here that's a village. I hear tell there are villages, and there's obviously a lot of chickens. A lot of chickens here. So I have two tasks for me. I need to go ahead and tear this apart. I want to do a lot of strip mining down low, get more resources. Uh, don't really have a lot of iron and some of the other metals. And I also want to use a lot of this dirt because I want to flatten out and make a base. And it's update time. I got some dark steel boots. And that's been my update time. Okay, so I have done a little bit. One of the things I did is I drilled a little 2x2 shaft all the way down. There was one spot where I had to fall through. Yeah, you could barely see it down there. There was like a 5 block drop. And I went, I'll be fine. And then drilled the rest of the way, put some water down there. So that's how I get down and do strip mining way down there. And there's some villages. I found 3 different villages that I snagged stuff. Killed a whole lot of cows and chickens and stuff like that. But I've been busy with other things here, and yeah, this is different in that I've got a roof now, and I added walls just to enclose this bottom area, and I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna call ground in here. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is make this my ground floor, which gives me 9 blocks. So there's plenty of space in here. I'm still just, I'm thinking I'll do that, and I'll chew all these down. I put these villagers here. I went ahead and made some safari nets. It's a slime, a leather, and 4 string, and I said sure. I got 3 of them, and I brought these guys over. Raw pork chop. What else did you pick up? Oh no, I don't care about that one. I did a lot of these. Some also my steaks, and I haven't done any of the wheat there with this guy yet. But that's how I managed to get me some emeralds, which makes me very happy. Let's jump up and jump up. And oh, I've done a lot of mining in there. Yeah, I've got a lot of blocks of iron at this point. Let's hop out and show you what I've got done up here. Oh, and of course it's nighttime. But this gives me a much larger area to just plant trees and harvest wood without any problems. Uh, I did do a little bit of trimming over here just to kind of level up this just a little bit so I wasn't encroaching too much onto the walls. But the most amount of work I've done is over in this section. There was a hill right here, and we still have lingering bits of it that I'm going to take down, but this I pushed back a whole bunch, and I still need to add some more veg there to make that look better, just because I don't want to come too close to my area, and planted a few things because reasons. Now getting up and down has been a pain, except, and I keep those little glitches. This is 3 blocks, and that's fine. And then that's 4 blocks, and it's still fine. Yeah, I'm so used to it being very painful when you do a jump of 4 blocks now. Oh, and I did enough time that my cotton grew. So let's grab all of those cottons. Let's see, cottons. I've got hemp. I've got these are the garlics from witchery, and I've got the wolfsbane, and they also have the water artichoke. I'm not sure if that's grown yet or not. Let's break you, and let's head back into the base. There's no way other than recalling to get back in here. I haven't set up anything else, so it's very much not a nice thing as far as other people. Nobody else can visit my base at this point. With the cotton seeds, there's 4 strings. I think I just needed 1. Yes, I just needed the 1. So now I get 4 of these silky cloths and 1 of these blocks of emeralds. No, not there. There. That gives me a silky jewel. And so now I can take my silky pick and toss that in there. And now I've got Silk Touch on a pick. Yay. That's gonna help me a whole lot. I'm gonna toss you in there and you in there, and string goes back here with the spider section. All right, so that's what I've been doing. Not a whole lot of progress. Well, I did set this up because I've been smelting the cobble into smooth stone. Well, now I can actually just harvest it as I'm digging around. This is going to turn into smooth stone brick. I have no idea what I'm going to do as far as the walls, but I definitely need to do something there. And then I'm thinking, at least on one side, if not all four sides, I'll have a stairway, going back and forth, going down to allow access. Like I said, I have no idea, but I wanted solid walls in place, and now that gives me a thought. I can build something, and this to me seems like it's the section north will be my going in, maybe. Maybe might change it so that I'm looking west, because this is a nice flat area, so I have a lot more room to set up whatever sort of entrance way to climb up. And that means I'd put the building over there. What type of building? I have no idea. I haven't even thought of it yet. I'm just kind of gathering resources at this point. And I'm just, early stages of the pack, and lots of people on right now. Okay, we've had people on and off for the last little bit, but yeah, I'm having a blast with this. I need to harvest these, plant some more, and go back to the mining dimension and get me a whole lot more smooth stone. And it's update time again. The area behind me has been chewed down, so that hill is no longer just bumping up against my raised base here. And it looks pretty good. It needs a few more trees. It's kind of a plains behind there, but it had more trees originally. But other stuff that I have done, let's head off this direction. I added another way down just because it saves me some time. And I've chewed off those hills over here and half of this. I'm going to have to relocate all of these bits. So that's going to be fun. But one of the things that I did do, we have some in-game currency now, some coins that I think I stuck down in here. Yeah, these industrial credits from Industrial Craft that we're using as a barter medium that we can buy and sell some stuff. So I sold off a ring of magnetization with that, and I also spent some to get some TNT, because if we take a look at the blast brick for making the blast furnace, for making steel, it's the same. It's sand or hardened clay. We would call that terracotta in the later versions, but we need something in the center. A lot of people are going with TNT just because if you kill enough creepers, you can do that. Nobody really has a real good supply of ender pearls. I have one. And then you could also do glue, which is putting horses into your smeltery and rendering them down to glue, you monster you. So most people are going with TNT. I went ahead and bought the TNT. So that should give me, I'm looking for 28. Yep, I only need 7, but that's okay. I have some leftovers here. And I also want to do this. Let's no, actually, I'm going to leave the crafting table there. Like I said, I have one ender pearl, so I'm going to use that. That comes over to here. Let's dump in you and you. And now I can craft up something. If you've been paying attention in the corner, you could see what it was. Let's put that there. That there. And now I have an assembly halo, which the nice thing with this is I can just right click this and I can craft whatever I want on the fly. And as near as I can tell, this is the only on the fly crafting setup. So I'm glad to get that. And if people want that, they just need to supply the ender pearl, because I can do the rest easily enough. I just have no ender pearls, so I can craft up halos for people. It can be done something else. What can I do with? No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Just look for Halo, not Halo. This, the manufactory Halo. Oh, I could do a mana diamond. I'm not off the top of my head sure what it is. It crafts for you automatically. I don't know. I think I've only ever made the assembly Halo. I don't think I've made the manufactory Halo. I'll play with it in single player because that's what that's all about. Oh, the other thing I also did, let's go open up knapsack. I made a juicer from Pam's Harvest Craft, which is why I've got these raspberry juices set up, and that's what I've been using to eat because they have more saturation than just the individual berries and heal. Flower pouch for picking up flowers, and a sleeping bag for sleeping when I'm running around. And I needed to do that because I needed to pick up some of this hardened clay, and I did that. If we go zoom out a whole bunch, zoom out even more, went here to spawn and went due south, and there was some terracotta fields. So I went ahead and harvest them in a way that still made it look pretty, as opposed to just making a big hole, because that's just kind of, grass. Anyway, at this point, oh yeah, I've got bricks. I'm going to set up a blast furnace, and I might as well set it up down on the lower level, just because I don't think I need these lights here. Let's take a look at the light level. Oh, I do. I think I have to hit this with the hammer. And oh, I saw some lights over here too. There. So I think I need to hit this with the hammer. Yes, I do. And now I'm trying to remember where I left that. Uh-oh. Berthel just blew up. Those crafty, nasty guys. There he is. Engineer's hammer. Should have grabbed that earlier, but I didn't. And at this point, I've got some of the coal coke, and I can start. Ta-da! So now I can start putting steel or iron in here, coal coke here, or just regular coal and charcoal, but at a higher rate. And then that will slowly make for me steel, which I'm going to start making some because it's just going to take a long time. Well, I died. And it was not a bad death, but it was in the Nether, and this is what I've got here, some ash. And if we look at this, the piles of ash, they can be used to smelt things, 2 items, which I was going, sure, why not? What I did do is I did get a stack of this with my shovel because it's got silk touch on it. So it was easier for me to get blocks and then pull it out of the Nether and break it up like this so I can cook these things. You need the full-size furnace for this to work. The half stack or the slab size furnace does not cook these. But I was going, okay, why not? You can see there's the waypoint. Yeah, I died there. I was in the Nether trying to get a blaze spawner, and I did, but they were beating me up something fierce, and so I managed to type /home about half a heart before I burned to death. But it's so much easier to get my stuff back that way than it was to have gone, do /back to get back there and fight the blazes some more and all of that fun stuff. So not a big fan of that. Oh, I should have pointed out, but yeah, I have lit up some of the areas around here. A little bit on this side, more on the others with torches, just to push the mobs back more. Oh, hey, creeper. So that's what I've been trying to do, just because that saves a little bit of a tick on the server. Don't want to cause problems like that. Oh, I think I did mention. Let's see. Oh, I want to go in here. Sadly, everything that was in here was in my grave. Let's go ahead and just sleep real quick. So it meant that I had this big explosion of items and a bunch of stuff that wasn't on me anymore. It was just sitting at my feet. So if you're over lava or something like that, yeah, it may explode all over the place, which would not be very good at all. Oh, and I made a hang glider because now I can go wee, and travel in the Nether is so much easier going like this. So much easier. And speaking of a hang glider, I made a sword, and I added some quartz on it to up the damage, moss to repair, and some lapis, which I need lapis now again to do some I keep wanting to say loyalty. No, that's the wrong thing. So I can loot things better. I also set up I shouldn't use my sword, but I don't care. This is why having a magnet is so nice, because I can just mow these guys down and pick them all up. Anyway, this little sugarcane field, because I'm going to be needing some sugarcane and a bath, evidently. So the just go down one and over two like you're playing with a knight from chess, and just put your water in there, and then you've got a big dense area of sugarcane, which is yay. And I'm going to dump it all in here. Oh, almost 400. Cool. Now, one of the things I've been doing is something way up there. Initially, I said, let me set up an area way up there. I pillared up there, and I set a home up there called High, so I could get up there. Then I put a little water drainage down here so I could get down. Let's home High. Up here, I am setting up an area to do some mob farming, because I need stuff. And that's typically what I do is I'll look and say, what am I lacking? And fix that. And right now, ender pearls. Not having ender pearls blocks a lot of things. Same with blaze rods. Not having blaze rods is blocking a whole bunch of things, and I should have picked up something down below. Let's go home. Hey, I'm down here. I'm going to grab 16 of these fans because they're cool and they're pretty cheap. This is what I wanted. I wanted to get some glowstone, and I wanted to put that right there. And now I want some of these redstone lamps. Now we can go back up high. Oink. Because now, when setting up a mob farm, I always like making sure that I have ways of turning it off, and light should do exactly that. And then I also want to make sure that I have a good kill zone and gathering before we do anything. And that's, actually, I should turn these lights on. There we go. And just because I can't, I'm going to make sure that all these levers are in exactly the same orientation. It kind of bugs me that, they were all higgly-piggly, and when I was playing with this in single-player mode, I had them everywhere, because I was figuring out, okay, where do I want the lights and everything else? And let's go down here, and if I look, oh, yep, I still need to go in and get rid of these torches, because I always want to make sure everything's safe. There might be, yep, we got just a little bit of light right here. That means I need a 9th light in the center. Yeah, yep. We got just a little bit of light. It's just a little bit too far away. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if I could do this. Break that. And if I put this lamp here, and let me flip the light there. Oh, then we get the dark spots back here. So, okay, I need a 9th. There's no way I can get around that, which is okay. I will do that in a bit. I want that back up. Oink. Oh, and the light's not actually turned on, so that's a problem, but not right now. I do want to put the fans in place. So this fan in the corner is pointing in, and then all of these point just straight in. Oh, I need to break that. And I'll fix it. This is using the old 1.7, and I don't remember when it got changed, mechanics where slabs, these slabs here block light. And it's something I've not done for a while because they changed it, so it no longer works this way. But that's okay. The benefit of having these slabs means I can look through and I can see what's going on without, because there is no tinted glass that I can think of in the pack. I did searches for tinted glass and stuff like that. That's a much later thing, modded wise. Anyway, so I want to get these fans in place, and they do blow through blocks, which is very handy. And so these are what I'm going to use to push the mobs around. And since I want the mobs to get pushed to the center, I'm going to need the fans. And how am I missing one? Oh, I didn't do that guy over here. That's why. There we go. And so my general rule of thumb of, always make sure that there's a way to turn things off. Always have a way to get things... I forgot there was a hole right there. That's why I've got my hang glider. It makes me so much happier. And if I put a piece back there, actually let me double up that. I saw that little bit of a little X telling me that that would have been a possible spawning spot, and I don't want to do that. I don't think I need that. I can probably do without. Let's click there, and if I break this one again, I can go doink. I think these two here may be sufficient to do it. We will find out. Can I... Oh, it is high enough. I can jump. There we go. Anyway, I will fiddle with that later. Let me show you what I've got down here. Here's the kill zone. And, I can get rid of the water because I don't need to use it to build downward anymore. Let's grab you and you. So the reason why I've got the... doing like 5 things at once, it makes it hard to talk. The reason why I have the sugarcane going on down below is to make it easier for me to kill these guys here. And I'm going to use some punji sticks, and thinking about it, I'm going to change this up. It's not going to be exactly symmetrical with everything else, but it's actually I can go like this. It's a case of I don't care, because I need a little bit more. What I'm thinking is the punji sticks will be right there at the level of these guys here, and the stuff should be able to come to me via my magnet through that gap. That's my plan, and we'll see. I need to get home. I need some punji sticks. So that's why I wanted the sugar cane. He said ready. And let's make some of these. Let's get 2 stacks. And I should put more crafting tables about. Hey, if only I had a crafting table that was with me. Let's see. Can we There we go. Punji stick. Oh, that gives me 5. I am going to need 1 set, 2 sets, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be all I need, I think. I tossed away all the rest. I think that 45 should do it. Let's home high. It's starting to be dark. Oh, I want to put that back on. Oh, while I was down there, I should have gotten another one of the lights, but I didn't. Oh well. The chance of this biting me in the butt is probably very low. He said hopefully. All right, let's come down here, and I'm going to break that and break this. Break that. Oh, and I need a block there. So now I'm going to move the punji sticks into the pocket. There's 5 there. I'm assuming, but that is a big question of am I right? I don't know. I'm assuming that the more punji sticks I have here, the more damage this does. And which one did I miss? I missed that. Ouch. Ow. The effect went away, and I don't want to test it again. So there, punji sticks done. It is dark in there. These lights are not going through. And, yes, this is slightly off from the ones below, but I don't care. I can still see in there, which is the main thing I wanted to do. And I think I might as well turn on all the fans. just in case stuff starts dying. Oh, I also need to block these things off, which doesn't really matter right. I need to be, there we go. It doesn't really matter right now because it's night, but as soon as the light kicks in. Oh, wait, you're on. You're now on. There we go. As soon as the daylight comes back, it's not going to work because the light will leak in. Now, this is a little disconcerting, seeing that I've got yellow X's here. Nothing should spawn on top of the levers. But it's been long enough from 1.7. I don't know if that's still true. I'm assuming that's the true. I can bring up and put up some lights up here, like maybe some mana torches, not mana torches, mana glass or something like that. It's everything is half slabs here, or there are slabs. I'm used to saying half slabs. All these are bottom slabs, and so nothing should spawn. Possibly there. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's go down. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Everything in here is a nice red X. And I picked up a single block of cursed earth from Middleclaw. And I will go ahead and drop that in there because over time, that cursed earth here, I'm going to turn off the X's. There we go. That single block of cursed earth, while it's dark in here, will spread, and everything will eventually become cursed earth, and the spawn rates will be much, much higher. Right now, I'm too close. I'm within 24 blocks, and so nothing's spawning in here. Or the fact that it's night and everything's spawning down below, we've hit the mob cap. Whichever, it doesn't matter. What I am going to do, I heard something. I hear a spy. That's a skeleton. Do you see me? Okay. Oh, and there's a spider. Yep. And they just pungied each other. And oh, that's one of those funky that says a blitz. And yeah, I'm glad that I have punji sticks because they would never take fall damage because they go down so slow. Unfortunately, this doesn't have fortune or anything like that that would make that a better deal as far as getting the drops. But you know, I'll go with it. Hey, I got an arrow! Yay! First mob drop. Well, there we go. So I've got a working mob farm here. It's not going to be super efficient, but I don't care. I don't need great galloping gobs of resources. I'm mainly looking for ender pearls. There are a ton of different things I could do with ender pearls, like elevators. Elevators would make life so much easier going up and down. Quiet you. So much easier to going up and down below. So that's what I'm going to look for. Plus, there are a bunch of other tech that needs ender pearls, and mana pearls are a thing, and I need that. I just heard that Torgal set up a blaze spawner in the Nether. I think he just found one at a fortress and set it up so you can kill. Well, I'm going to take my sword and I'm going to go kill me some blazes because I need blaze rods. Because there's a lot of things in Botania that's blocked behind having blaze lamps, which is 9 of those blaze rods together. Expert mode, it's loads of fun. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, playing on the FTOG Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode Retro Pack and having a blast. And I should be building an actual base building on my 3x3 block below, and I have 0 inspiration, which is why I built the mob farm instead. Well, I need the ender pearls too. But I'm putting it off because I need to think what I want to build for a big base building. But having ender pearls and elevators unlocks a bunch of possibilities because I don't like ladders or stairs. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.